those who don't have access to money believe that having access to paper, having access to cash, having access to different levels of powers is going to somehow change everything as far as the lives are concerned. To some degree, they are right. Because access to money, access to power will eradicate certain basic needs that you may have at a particular level. You will no longer have to think about how to pay certain bills. You will no longer have to think about how to afford certain things. You will no longer have to worry about where to go and how much you can spend. That is true. But the minute you also get into the circles where you're going to have access to infinite amount of money, where you're going to have access to seemingly infinite amount of power, you're also going to realize that being there is going also to create a new set of problems that no one actually prepared you for. Being there, you're going to realize that indeed I have outgrown my old friends. I have outgrown my old associates because I am now at the top of the mountain, and all these friends and associates from the past cannot get to this particular level. So even though we call each other from time to time, we realize now we live in completely different worlds. That is true. You will have outgrown certain friends and associates. But at the same time, when you get there, what you're going to realize is that your new friend and associate will obviously be looking at you with a very different look. Your new friend and associate also looking at you and simply saying, so-and-so is the new kid on the block. So-and-so is what they used to refer to back in the days in Rome, the homo novus, meaning new man, or basically someone who was the first one within the family or bloodline to have access to this level of power or this level of money. And so therefore, you will always be looked down as someone who doesn't really quite belong. So as a result, what most new people with access to new money will do is they will start engaging in spending crazy amount of money in order to prove that yes, I do belong. Because I'm wearing this expensive watch, because I'm wearing this expensive suit, because I have access to this fleet of looks, exotic cars. So therefore I belong. Before I can fly private jet right, left, center, therefore I belong. But what they don't realize is the more they do that, the more the other people simply say, yes, you are confirming that indeed you are the new kid on the block. And the more this rejection goes on, the more the new person, the person with access to new money, will start engaging in certain crazy habits of self-sabotaging themselves. Because internally, subconsciously, they're going to believe that, yes, I don't believe that I have the right to be here. So therefore, let me just find a way just to blow it all, because this doesn't really quite belong to me. Number one. Number two is, as new opportunities are coming their way to get to the next level, they will simply start saying unconsciously no to this new opportunity, because they will simply say, yes, how can I possibly deserve all these great things that are coming my way? So therefore, I'm going to pass. Someone will ask me, but Dimitri, how do you know that? I will simply say, the perfect example happened in 1996 in the United States of America. I've been sharing with you. Let me just go back again and share with you just to illustrate what I'm trying to say. In 1987, when the young Michael Powell found himself in an accident in Germany, he found himself bedridden for 1 year because his pelvis had been affected in the accident. The jeep had fallen upon his midsection. The pelvis was fractured. The vertebrae had been fractured as well, so he had to spend 1 year in the hospital. After that, the doctor simply told him, young man, you can no longer go back to being a soldier, to being an officer, so you have to be discharged. He was discharged and went on to become a civilian. Yes, he went to school. Yes, he was the son of a General Colin Powell. Yes, he worked to prove himself as an attorney. But when the time came for President Bill Clinton to simply call upon the young man to come work with him, the young man, at second thought, he says, as a homo novus in his own mind, he says, how can I possibly deserve all this? So I'm thinking of actually passing this opportunity. Had it not been for his father, General Colin Powell, who came to him simply said, young man, wait a minute, hold your horses, let's sit down and talk about it. Let me help you catch the wrong thoughts. Let me help you check it. Let me help you disprove it. And let me help you replace it with a higher and better thoughts. Because at the end of the day, you are my son. You have been born into this situation. You have been used to sink all this level of power and money. So therefore, you should never see yourself as less than. You may have spent some time in the hospital because your situation was so dire. Yes, you may have been discharged from the army, but you're still my son, and you still deserve to be where you are. And the son now was able to recalibrate his thought and now say yes to the new opportunity and stay and actually go on to make history on his own. Why am I saying this? Because most people at the bottom, at the foot of the mountain, believe that having access to money and power will solve all the issues. But what they don't realize is that having access to money and power will bring its new host of issues. That if you don't know what they are, it will also cause you to start self-sabotaging and start saying no to things that so belong to you. All right, I'm going to stop here. My friend, have yourself a powerful day. And when I say powerful day, I simply mean you have to get to a place where you simply believe that you belong where you are. You have to simply give yourself permission to believe that you belong at the head table in the boardroom. And the more you start working on your internal thought, the more you start giving yourself permission to believe that you belong there, my friend, slowly but surely, you're going to now say no to certain habit of self-sabotage and saying no to certain issues when it comes to saying, do I really believe that I deserve this? And embracing more of the opportunities coming your way and go on to make history the way that you so deserve to do. All right, much love everyone. Take good care. I'm out. The best is yet to come. By being intentional, know that you belong and believe it, and make sure that on a daily basis you act like someone who knows that yes, I'm here to make history. Take good care.